Welcome everybody to the channel. If you're new, you're welcome. This is I'm just doing a video before before the Christmas. Wish everybody Merry Christmas, of course, and this weekend before Christmas. As it happens, I wanted to thank the BBC. Actually, thank you. Yeah. I got my Christmas card, as you can see here. My Christmas card from them. A week or so ago, blocked all my details. That's a Christmas card, nice Christmas card, 12, unopened, not opened it yet, so it's a nice Christmas card, thank you very much. And of course, this week I've got another card, and it's a beautiful little card, and a stupid card really. Can you see there, it's got saying, will you be in on the 22nd, well, the 22nd or Christmas Day, or well, whatever. It's absolutely pathetic, isn't it, folks? They want me to be in. They miss me so much. They want to, after 29 letters. This is letter number 29. Letter 29, this, folks. Will you be in? Will I be in on the 22nd or the 25th or whatever? Which is Monday, actually. This is the weekend now, so it'll be Monday. Now we'll see, folks, whether they turn up to whatever they want to do, question me or whatever, or investigate me. I don't really know, folks. I don't really know, and I don't particularly care, because I've got, obviously, this time of year we've all got commitments to see family and friends and do things and stuff, and why should I be bothered about them calling at my front door? If they do, all they will get is the usual thing, which I've said on many occasions on the channel. No, thank you very much. Goodbye. Shut your door. That's all you need to do. Don't sign anything. Don't agree to anything. Now, of course, if people do this to BBC when they come knocking at your door, if they do come knocking, I mean, this letter, I mean, does anybody work on Christmas Day? If they let me know, please do. I mean, obviously, there's certain people in the emergency services and doctors and stuff, and the people that need to work on Christmas Day, But I don't see anybody from the BBC Capita working on a Sunday, because they are self-employed. They get commission if they can knock on my door and sell me a license, because that's all they are is salesmen. Now, if the British public, which is you out there who are watching this channel, I've just coming up to just over 2,000 subscribers now, and it's a nice community of people. Thanks again to all the people who commented me on my recent problems with cancer and stuff, but I'm fine now, thank you very much. And I wanted to document it to other people, of course, what I'm going through, or I have been going through for the next 2 years. But anyway, to sidetrack from that, we're on about the BBC having to sending me a Christmas card, a lovely Christmas card, by the way. Thank you very much, BBC. I've not even opened it, because it's the same thing all the time. Fear and making you feel that you're doing something wrong. And of course, you're not doing anything wrong if you do the same as Inspector C, which is me. I don't watch. So how can I be committing any crime or be doing something illegal? They say in the letters, you're breaking the law. Well, the law states that if I don't watch BBC television, that's including the iPlayer, or any live television, I'm not breaking any laws. So I know that. They don't believe me, because I've told them on many occasions by telephone, and they don't seem to believe me. And of course, when you tell them this, if you do the declaration, which I don't think many people do now, if you do tell them by the declaration that you got 2 years exempt from all these stupid letters, But they didn't do that with me. They did it for a couple of years, well, 6 years, and then they started, because there's so many people, folks, so many people so many people know, maybe 500,000 people this year, and the New Year's be the same. It's going to get more and more people are coming to wise to the BBC, and not paying anymore, and knowing the consequences if you start paying. If you correct your debit, it's all here on this channel to tell you what's happening. You just get letters and letters, 29 letters. 29, yeah, folks, 29 letters, folks, 29, letter 29. I'll be looking to number 30, so then again, I can round the figures off, my collection. But like I say, thanks again for all the comments, like I said, because it's not just me, it's a community of people here who tune into my channel, leave some comments below, leave your comments below, give us a like if possible, because more people like the video and subscribe to my channel, the more people can see what's happening to me could happen to you over the next, you know, the last 10 years has happened to me. But I've not gone to jail. You know, I've not been fined £1,000. I've not had anybody knocking on my door yet in 4 years, you know, with after threats and threats and threats. So it's all intimidation and fear, folks. That's what I want to make you understand. And of course they did the same with the Trump situation. They're just hoping Trump backs down. They're not going to back down. Of course, your license fee, the license fee payers are all paying for the Trump's court costs, and they'll go through the end like they did with Cliff Richard many years ago. They could have paid Cliff Richard compensation and stopped him going through a trial, which didn't do his health any good. And they're doing the same thing to other people. They've got other people suing them. The chefs that were sacked, people from Strictly Come Dancing, people like this. All people understand that, you know, the BBC are at fault with stuff, and they're going to get sued. And like I say, folks, the main thing on this channel is to stop people getting fined at the door. Now, I won't pay the fines. I'll probably be in jail because I won't pay it, because I don't need to pay it. I don't watch BBC television. Like I say, if it went to a subscription basis, then I would pay, because it's a different situation. And at the same time, they could do advertisements like any other channel, and it's a big commercial. But at the same time, you see, what you've got to understand is the BBC stopped paying the pensioners, everybody over 75, the license fee, because the Tory government then didn't say, no, we're not going to do that anymore. We're not going to fund that, because they got paid from the government. That allowance was paid to you if you're over 75 by actually then it was Gordon Brown, the Labour Party. They paid you that fee they claim that money back from the government. And of course the Tories stopped doing it. But now, of course, the Labour's back in power. They're going to, you know, try and keep maintaining this license fee as a tax, because they want the Labour Party want, obviously, we're suffering in the polls now. They're going to suffer because they want to be well in with the BBC, so they're going to give them some bias on their next general election. It's always been the same. You put up the license fee, we'll do this, we'll do that for you. You know, we'll give you a bit of an advantage in the coming general election, stuff like that. It's happened for years, folks. Years and years. There's always that, and the government will always buy along with that. So, you know, whoever's in power, they can, you know, use the BBC for their own advantage. And the license fee is going to go up to £200. That's £200 that you have to pay if you're watching television. And of course, the live television, Sky Sports, anybody else you want to pay another company, I have to pay the BBC the privilege of watching live sport. And there's so much stuff live on television now, sport-wise, I have to pay them for watching another company. You know, BT used to be, and TNT and other companies and stuff like this. I have to pay them the fee, which is total monopoly. So that needs to change. So anyway, folks, like I said, without to keep the video too long and have a big rant, it's basically what it is. It's you, the public out there, can stop it, and of course reform. Because if reform wins the next election, he's gonna say to the BBC, right, we're scrapping the TV license. Then you've got to go on your own bat and be commercialised, and no more taxation. You know, revenue from the taxpayers on the people in this country. And of course, your people who are working now, if you're unemployed, if you've got on benefits, stuff like that, you're going to get a free TV license next year. You'll be able to claim for a TV license. Now, you can do if you're on income support, or if you're not income support, if you're on pension credits, you can get exempt from the TV license. That is allowance. So anybody who is he is going to be in certain benefits. That means disability benefits, stuff like that, unemployment benefits, stuff like that. All the benefits will have a situation where you can claim your allowance for not having a TV license because you're on benefits or unemployed. So then it becomes then another taxation, what the BBC will claim once you put the claim in if you're unemployed for your new TV license to be exempt from it. The government has to pay the BBC. It's not a free license. It will say, well, if there's 4 million people unemployed, then 4 million people won't pay a TV license. Well, the BBC will claim that 4 million licence fees from the government, and they will pay it. So that's the Labour Party doing that. Everybody who's working has to subsidise and pay for the people who are or unemployed to watch television. So they could be unemployed and sitting at home watching TV, nothing else to do unless they're trying to find a job, which is fair enough. Some people do, but they've got a free TV licence. Does that seem fair to you, folks? Leave your comments below. Obviously, you pay tax to help out people who are on benefits or they're on pension, like myself. I'm 72 in 2 weeks' time. I'm 72. I have a pension, but I've paid into the system. But now the Labour Party is seriously saying, well, everybody who's not working or on benefits will get a free TV licence. It's like them trying to buy their vote with the next general election. But of course, if reform gets in, our friend Nigel, the whole licence will be scrapped. So that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make people vote for Labour because they're going to get a free TV licence. And of course, it's the other way around with the reform. They're going to scrap it. But like I said, it's time for the BBC to wake up and forget about all this and go commercial advertisements, go onto the iPlayer to make it a subscription basis in 2027. That's what they should do. But again, folks, it's up to you out there, the British public, to stop paying. If you stop paying, then the BBC will have to have another funding to get the money, because if they're getting £3.5 billion, they're losing money, losing billions of pounds, over £1 billion with a licence fee each year, people not paying. They're losing money every year, and it's going to go on, the next 10 years. If they carry on, people are going to watch my channel, hopefully, and say, right, Inspector C doesn't pay a TV licence. I don't need a TV licence. I watch catch up. I watch YouTube. I'm not missing out on anything. I've got a great channel to watch all my news, which is 2C TV. Great channel. I get all the no false television, fake news. It's all great stuff. So that's what you do, folks. So anyway, it's gone on a bit too long, the video. I'm sorry about that, but I feel very strongly about it. Like I told you, I'm hoping here to stop people getting fined, knowing what to do. And if you're thinking about becoming license free like Inspector C, that's all you got to do. Cancel your direct debit or whatever payment you make, just cancel it. Wait for the letters to come. All these letters you get from the BBC, the Christmas card, the other letters, will you be on Christmas Day and stuff like this. I'm surprised that you get a red letter. When you get a red letter, that's the final warning. They usually come out after that. Years and years ago, they used to come out. Once you got a red letter, you know that they'll be coming to do a visit. But that's not happened, folks. But if it does, I'll certainly let you know. And it's everybody here to join this community on here, to see, pass it on, to share the video with other people, because that's what it is, to share things and understand, like the Royal Mail did with people there. They were getting intimidated, getting trod on by the Royal Mail, and they got together and stopped it. And it's you, the public out there, you, the public, who can do this by just saying to the BBC, no thank you, I'm not watching anymore, I'm not paying, goodbye. And that's all you need to do, folks. It's just that simple. And I just wish that people get to realise this. And of course, there's a million people next year. 1 million people. I start with £2 billion they're losing, and Trump gets his court case. Other people suing the BBC for damages and stuff and whatever. It's going to be a dying ship, a sinking ship. Anyway, thanks again to all the new people. Thanks very much. Give us the video a thumbs up if you can, so more and more people can get to see the video, see what I'm doing. I'm not paying. I'm not evading the license. I don't watch BBC television, and that's my right. It's not state television, which is probably what it's going to be if you keep taxing people. You know, £200 a year. It's state tax. It's a taxation, and Nigel reform will stop that. Anyway, folks, thanks again. I will see you on the next one. Bye for now. Give us a thumbs up, and of course, pass the word on. Thanks again. Bye now.